much more fun, much more relaxing. We are now, or 2013 marks our 54th year in Los Angeles, 51 years here at Dodger Stadium, and we are the third oldest ballpark. Can anybody tell me which is the first and second?
Wrigley Field.
Boston.
Yeah.
Boston is the oldest.
Chicago.
Wrigley Field.
They just turned 101 years old this year. Chicago, Wrigley is turning 100 next year, and we just turned 50 last year.
Way far.
And we are the third oldest. Everyone knows, I think, pretty much it was well advertised through the media, that we went through some extensive renovations from the end of last season to this one. And as we go along the tour, I will point some of those changes out to you, the renovations. Who has been here this season to a game? Awesome. Okay, good number. So a lot of you already are aware of the new things that have been implemented. But that's only phase 1, folks. We've got phase 2 that's starting at the end of this season, and phase 3 coming a year later. And I do not know what's in the plan, so please don't ask me. I really don't know. That has not been shared with me. But I do know that it's all there for 2 reasons. The number 1 is to renew the facility for the 21st century, and even more importantly than that, to enhance our fan experience. So, to start, I know that you noticed that new entry level that we've got. Isn't it beautiful? With those retired numbers. And we've got little inscriptions in English and Spanish, just to help our young families pass on the Dodger legacy to their generation. And very excited about that. We've got the new Top of the Park store. Sadly, it's closed today because it's Sunday, but it's open. It is the only place that's open year-round on the ground, Monday through Saturday. So if you wanted to shop for Dodger merchandise, you are welcome to come back and show either your ticket or your name tag. Save it. Let them know that you were on Laura's 1130 tour, and you will, be given a 10% discount. So at least it's something. If you should shop on the website, dodger.com/shop, no discount there. My name means nothing to them. They forgot to put that into the system. But anyway, you're welcome to do that as well. Our stadium, in addition to being the third oldest, we are also the largest in terms of seating capacity. We host 56,000 people. 56,000. That's quite a lot. We have 16,000 parking spots. Again, quite a lot. So the way this is divided is we've got the odd sections to my left, our left, because I'm facing this way now, and even to the right. And this is very helpful because coming into Dodger Stadium, you then know where to park. And so you can park on a level that is adjacent to your seating area, which is very nice because we only have 2 elevators in the stadium. And those are the same elevators that the players use when they're here. So we really depend on folks knowing where to park so that they can just come right on into their level. As an example, today you parked in P, right? You walked right into this top level, 9th level of the stadium, 600 feet above sea level. That's just an example of what I'm talking about. You could park at any, we've got 21 terrace numbered and lettered lots that you could, park adjacent to the different elevations of the stadium, and you're there. So that makes it very nice. Very easy ingress and outgress, the same. The pavilions across the way seat 3,000 people. Top deck where we're at now seats 4,000 people. The reserve level, which is just under us, the seafoam green goes around like that, seats 20,000 folks. Larger than the Staples Center, just to give you a perspective. It's pretty darn large. That's why we're the third largest. Third oldest, absolute largest in the whole United States. So, after the 57th season, Mr. O'Malley, everybody knows we came from Brooklyn, right? Yeah. We came from Brooklyn. We were known as, you're blue today. And you've got many people holding you to it now. So we came from Brooklyn, and we go back such a long, long way. We were known as the Athletics at one time. As the Atlantics at one point. We were known as the Robins. We were known as the Bridegrooms because at one time all of our guys were engaged. We never became known as the husbands, though. I don't know what happened there. But we were known as them bums for a while. We were given that little nickname. And until we finally became the Dodgers. And of course, before that, we were the Raleigh Dodgers. Right. And there's a reason for that. And I'll talk about that when we go down to the club concourse. Now, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, when we played at Ebbets Field for 45 years, long time. And although we loved Ebbets very, very much, it was kind of small. It started out being holding 35 people. Yes, I understand that they added a few seats here and there until, the point of time that we left Ebbets. But Walter O'Malley wanted to have a home for his Dodgers. Desperately wanted a home. And he had trouble after trouble after trouble in New York. And so he told people, I'm going to move out west, and nobody really believed him. But after the 57 season, he packed up the boys, and the move was made. And everybody was, huh? They really couldn't believe that it had happened. But if that was bad enough, the fact that we brought the Giants with us was just a little bit more of a oof. Well, we came, and the Dodgers spent 4 seasons playing at the LA Coliseum, which of course is a football field. And it had to be specially designed, and I've got a picture to show you about this, of it being turned into a baseball diamond. It was a stroke of genius. But on September 17, 1959, right down here, folks, this is when we had our groundbreaking ceremony. In 59. This is truly a field of dreams. Mr. O'Malley knew exactly what he wanted, exactly what he didn't want, and by golly, he had the ideas, he had the guts, and probably even more important than anything else, he had the money to do this. And he privately funded it. It was designed along with architect Emil Prager, and like I said, it was privately financed. Second stadium to be privately financed after Yankee Stadium in 1923. They're now gone, so we are now the first privately financed ballpark because they're not in existence anymore. We would never see another ballpark privately financed until the year 2000, which is Pacific Bell Park, that later became SBC Park, that is now AT&T Park, and they are home to that team that thinks of themselves as, gigantic. We're orange, too. Our beloved Giants. And we truly did. Mr. O'Malley ensured that our arch rivals made the move with us. And so we did not want to be the only ball club here. We wanted to have someone here to have some ground, some roots. So, anyway, the color scheme that you see, also Mr. O'Malley's dream. The top deck, he loved the California warm, earthly colors. So we've got the ocean blue here. Next level down is seafoam green. You do see the color change, right? A lot of people say, oh, it's still blue, but it's really a seafoam green. And that is representing our wildlife in California, especially the palms that are prominent in Southern California and around our stadium. The sandy color is for our beaches, the yellow for the California sun, and that is it. Now, our logo that you see up behind us, that has been with us since 1932. And even the LA logo that's on our hat, it was very cool because Walter O'Malley was given 2 choices. The interlocking, A, like this, and then there was the A this way, side by side, and of course he went interlocking, and we all love that, don't we? So I'm going to get you out of the sun. I'm going to ask you to please meet me in the concourse area, and we're going to continue this.